Hello, Matthew.
What up, John?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing?
Dude, it's been a week.
It's been forever.
Lou Dort, baby.
Lou Stewart.
He's really good.
He's good. You know who else is good? SGA.
He's very good. But I got 2 games going right now, so I'm here. But I got 2 games going. It's very fun.
Oh, wait, where's everybody in the game? I don't want to be ahead or too behind.
43. Otto walking off the floor. Brian.
What's the time on yours?
11:41.
Okay. Are you behind everything, John?
I'll always be behind you because I'm YouTube.
Okay.
And also tonight I have Bulls on my phone, Mavs on my TV right now.
That's a song right there. Bulls on my phone, Mavs on my TV.
I love that. Oh my God. DeMar DeRozan. It's a 1-point game. Giannis is 1 for 10 for free throws.
Wait, what?
1 for 10.
Say it again?
Yeah, Giannis is 1 for 10 in free throws tonight.
Gee.
Yeah.
Alex, what's up, man? Adam, what's going on?
G-Wed. Weston. Gustavo. The whole party's here. We just
whole gang. Showing
the
up.
Whole gang. Where's
show
Weston?
Out. Showing up to show out.
Guys, we
all
cannot pop up this game. We cannot. We cannot.
Big old shot. Big old
Guys,
shot.
Guys, pop up this game, then we're no better than we were under Jim Boylan last year.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, my goodness.
This Thunder team is really good.
Matt went there.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned.
Do we recall coughing up a 20-point lead against this very Thunder team last year?
Dude, I'm not. Why am I not worried? Like, I don't know. I don't have a worry yet. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, that's because you're not a worrier.
No, but I always have a gut feeling. Like when I'm like, oh,
I'm not worried either.
You know, I don't have it today. Like I'm just like, yeah, they came back.
In my mind, we got up by 20. That's how it's different.
It was interesting watching that third quarter because even when they were making their run, like Billy Donovan didn't make any substitutions. Like he just stayed with the lineup that was in there the whole time. Oh my goodness, terrible.
Sorry guys, it's the first Mavs lead of the entire game.
Are they what's Luka doing, John?
He's having a terrible game. Terrible game, and they're missing 4 of their 8 starters because of COVID. Laurie looks not bad though.
Yeah,
his shot hasn't been falling that much tonight, but I like that he was getting in the paint.
There it is, boy.
There you go.
There
you go.
On cue.
He's so good if he's good.
I don't know, man. I just didn't have it. I don't have that panic. This team.
I don't panic with them right now.
Not right now. I don't have
it. Because I think everyone's gonna get traded. That's why I think. I truly think that's what it is. Like I truly think I'm like, these people won't be around next year. Why am I getting emotionally connected to them?
Well, I'm curious. Like, who do you think will be here then? Like, who do you think is going?
I don't know, but I think like a good chunk won't be. I think like it, I mean, truly, I think I think Pat Williams is the only one who's not, unless like because Harden's gone. I thought he'd be like on a Harden trade, you know.
So is he like Pat Williams the only one? You're like, I'm sure
he's not untouchable. He's not untouchable, but if like I had to bet money, I bet he'd be here. You know.
Yeah, of course, yeah. He's their He's their pick. Yeah, he'll be here for sure.
Like, I also don't see you getting a ton for him yet, so it's not worth it.
No, he's a rookie. He's their first pick ever under their regime, so they're not.
And he's not burning it down, you know.
Yeah, they're clearly not trading. But like Kobe, do you feel Kobe will be here?
No. Why would I feel that?
That's what I'm asking.
I absolutely
no.
Don't you think Boston could like Houston couldn't you just see someone being like we need offense, you know, like he become a Lou Williams types who like contenders start just like taking. a Jamal Crawford type.
So
Which is-
off the bench guy, not a starter.
Nah, probably not a starter.
Okay.
He's just starting out, right?
Okay. I think he'll be here personally.
I want him to. This is not what I want.
Right. No, I'm just asking what you feel. Right.
Yeah, this is what I feel. I want everyone to be around and be the best versions of themselves.
Of course. Yeah.
I don't need to watch Wendell, but like
we've
I'll
clearly
take it.
learned already through a dozen games this year that Kobe is capable of starting and being productive in this league.
Yes.
But just like throughout their careers, the Jamal Crawfords, the Lou Williams are certainly capable of starting. I think what you're saying, John, is that you see Kobe in the perfect role as that microwave bench scorer.
And like that's also like a great there's plenty of starters who didn't have good careers, you know. I don't think starting is this like I mean I stand Jason Terry. Like he didn't start, you know, like I just think he has value to teams that need offense. It's less that he's not good and more that he's so good that some would want him. And we could get value for him. But I don't think we have anyone who's
I wouldn't trade him. I wouldn't trade him for the next few years. I'd hold on to him.
I mean, you wouldn't trade him unless you heard the trade.
What?
You wouldn't trade him unless what?
You got to hear the trade before you say you wouldn't trade him. Like, you can't just say,
if I'm here to trade.
You got to hear what the trade is. Like, you would trade him if it was a good trade. Like,
no, John. Obviously, John. Anybody's tradable. But I'm saying for myself, that's not somebody I'm thinking like, okay, I'm putting him on the block.
No, I want him to be around.
I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing that.
And I want him to be around. Let's be clear. Like, I want him to succeed in Chicago. That is my preference.
Carlos said if we trade Zach for picks, I'll cry.
That's so funny.
There are so many Bulls fans who are convinced that we need to trade Zach.
No.
And there are just as many who are convinced that we should not trade Zach.
Once Harden was gone,
hilarious to me.
That was the only trade I would think Zach was realistic for. You need to not trade him. His contract's too good.
Excellent contract.
You can't you have to match contracts with like Bradley Beal. Like you can't even do like a 1-for-1. You know what I mean? Like CJ McCollum makes like $40 million more.
Yeah.
Jack says trade Zach.
For what?
And
for what?
Jack is also not a fan of our comments about Kobe, saying it has to be the whiskey talking.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying Kobe's good.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. But I think there are some Bulls fans who want to believe that Kobe is our starting backcourt guy.
I hope so. In a perfect world, yes.
Not that Matt said third leading scorer in the league. Yeah, trade him in regards to Zach LaVine.
I love that.
He is the third leading scorer in the league right now, guys.
And he hasn't even had like a 50-point game.
He had a 45.
That's hilarious.
That's it, though.
Thank you, Book Jones.
Thank you, Book Jones. Appreciate it. G. Witt says, think I'm in the minority, but I didn't want Harden. John, if I recall correctly, you were like, yeah, fuck it, let's go get Harden because it's Harden. And
I want Harden. I wanted Harden so badly.
I did not.
I understand.
I really did not.
I don't think that's crazy to not want him.
I didn't deny that he is a walking playoff berth by himself if he is actually locked in and not 40 pounds overweight. But the amount of headache and the amount of capital that you would have to give up to get that guy for 2 years, maybe.
I think you're right. I actually think you're right. Like let's say I still feel like it would have been fun to have him.
I think, yeah, like the circus would be entertaining.
I think seeing the 4 draft picks is what I'm like, thank God. I cannot believe they got that much. I cannot believe that guy got that much. You didn't have to trade him right now. like there was no rush. I could not believe they got 4 picks and 4 swaps. I could not believe that.
I mean, Harden put them in a tough spot.
Yeah,
he basically
it was a rush
to trade him.
He got exactly what he wanted. He went to strip clubs. He didn't do COVID protocols. He didn't work out. He got exactly what he wanted That's
Right.
a lesson to the kids.
But I think what he is going to find out, all these superstars who are unhappy with their environment and, oh, this isn't good enough, I need more help, whatever. I go join this other team with all these stars, and then it's like they have an oh wait realization moment where it's like, well, I want to be the guy. I want to be the man. And now it's like these three, KD, Harden, and Kyrie, have 3 of the top 5 usage percentage collective seasons over the last like 8 years. And so now it's like, and how are we going to be sharing the ball? Just wait. How, like, guys,
Kyrie won't be there.
over under number of months, games, whatever you want to call it, until they get sick of each other and are just like, oh, we regret this decision. Because I think it might not be that long.
They are the first team all moody. That's such a moody ass team.
Dude, it's like the Bulls had the 3 alphas. They got the 3 divas over there.
Oh, I love that. Oh, Matt Peck. I mean, shut it down. Let's go home. That is, you can't. No, nothing's gonna beat that. Are you kidding me? You've been sitting on that. Oh,
Honestly,
I don't smoke cigarettes, but I want a cigarette right now. That's crazy. I mean, they're so unlikable, and I feel God. And it's so weird.
That's awesome.
Did you see KD going in people's like Instagram comments, like replying and stuff?
Oh my God!
Yeah,
the 3 divas.
I mean, but as Not That Met says, like if you're the Nets, if you get a title out of this, it's worth it. You're all in. You're mortgaging so much of your future. 100%. That already backfired on them once with the whole Paul Pierce KG trade from back in the day.
But they're back. It's only that 8 years. They're back.
Right? Yeah. Funny how that works.
It worked.
The Heat went back to the finals 8 years after the Heatles broke up. Yeah. Or no, I'm sorry, 6 years after the Heatles broke up.
But that was also bubble.
We haven't been back to the finals since 1998.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you need Heat culture.
Bad defense.
Did you guys read, speaking of which, that Jimmy Butler GQ article that they dropped the other day?
I absolutely did not. No, I wish I did.
It's delightful.
My Karen, she's an RA. She has a big. She's realized she's a big Jimmy Butler fan. She loves Jimmy Butler. There's a Michelob Ultra commercial.
Oh, the one where he's packing to go to the bubble?
No, different one. It's like him just wearing clothes like he's walking to the game, but it's clearly fake.
Just the worst choice of a beer to do a commercial for.
Oh, what?
Oh my God! Denzel finally hit the floater.
The Denzel floater is unbelievable.
They think the OMG.
Who's gonna get traded?
Old man game.
Also, like, do you think that Denzel is offended by it, or in true Denzel fashion, is like, yeah, that's right, that's what I do? Ew. When he hears Stacey and Amin joking about his, OMG old man game, because I'm pretty sure Denzel Valentine's only like 26 years old.
He's thrilled people.
Well, that's an old man in the NBA. Like even when he was drafted, he was an old man.
That's true.
Considered by NBA standards.
He was a 22-year-old player who had broken knees and broken ankles.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like that's his game. Like he's always had an old man game. That's just what it is. I guarantee you, Stacey wasn't the first one to say it, but it's definitely more hilarious and magnified that he's saying
it. Wags said the answer to if I read GQ is always no. I don't read GQ regularly. I don't subscribe to the magazine. Never have. I just saw it in my Twitter feed. It was like, oh, Jimmy Butler talking about how much he loves Jimmy Butler in a GQ column? Yeah, I'll read
it. You live to be a hero.
Oh, my God. The Instagram picture with the fall foliage and the Starbucks cup. Just with the most irrelevant and not at all related caption.
First weekend of the season.
Oh, Zach. All right, he drew a foul.
Yeah, he did.
Dude, the Thunder are going to be so good.
They have a bright future already.
Every draft pick.
And they have 18 draft picks waiting in the wing.
Yeah, just ready to go.
But even just, like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Lou Dort, some of the other young guys on this squad, they're like, no, they're dude. Did you realize everybody was like, "Oh, the Thunder, they're young. They got rid of CP3. They're going to be bad. They got picks. They're looking eyes on the future." We're 4-7. They're 5-6.
They're good.
Like,
they're in the playoffs in the West.
Yeah, bonkers.
Well, they're good.
But John, I thought the West was like impossible. I thought it was impossible. Like if you don't have a winning record and a dominant one to make
you're
playoffs.
Making fun of the fact that if you're saying there's no difference in the West and the East, you're insane. It has been JV and varsity for 20 years. This is my religion. I believe it.
Get him, John. Get him.
Look at the All NBAs. Just look at the last 20 years of All NBAs. It is 100. It is one league. It is one league. It's insane.
Oh, Zachary! Oh my goodness! Can we please get the Zach haters to stand up so that we can just?
Who doesn't like Zach Levine? You see Chris Paul's tweet?
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Not bad.
It's not wrong at all.
You think Devin Booker saw that tweet?
Maybe that was CP3's motivation all along. Be like, oh, Book, you think you're special? Look what Zach's doing.
Go get that.
Oh, dive! Yeah! Oh, ooh.
I think we're caught up. I think we're in the same time.
Did they just call that a double dribble? What the heck was that?
No, over and back is what they call it.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact.
Look at Zach.
I think if I'm on my phone, it's caught up with you guys, but if I watch it on my TV, it's behind. Anyway, that's just fun, right?
That's bonkers.
Live and learn, man. Live and learn. Nice pass. Oh,
I love Zach Levine so much.
He's pretty awesome.
Also,
he hasn't walked to himself.
He's so good.
What are you about to say, John?
I was saying we won the Jimmy Butler trade.
I mean, that is
Woo!
I'm watching
Zach Levine.
I'm watching my phone, guys. I'm caught up on my phone. It's crazy. I'm not watching my TV ever again.
Are you like League Pass on your phone, or are you?
No, this is YouTube. YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
No, I deleted them. The second we got canceled, I deleted the My Teams app. Are you kidding me? I deleted it. We got canceled. I went right to my home screen, deleted the My Teams app. I said, this is trash. I do not need this. Tracking where I go. This is not conducive to reading. I hate slides. NBC Sports Chicago, stop making slideshows. I want to read an article.
Dude, the slide function of that app is just so
It
bad.
is so old. It's like 2008 internet. It makes me so mad in a way that I get mad at myself for having an opinion about this. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, I'm wrong because I care about this.
Right. Oh, do it to him, Zach.
No. Oh my God, dude, it's so much faster. It's unbelievable. We're caught up. We're at the same time, guys.
Welcome to the present, John.
Mavs lost by 3.
Party, pal.
Mavs lost by 3, though. By the way.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
It was. We should have lost by 30.
Oh,
we should have lost by. It was unbelievable. It was that close.
Speaking of welcome to the present, John, you see this new Rodman I'm rocking right now?
That's gorgeous. Where'd you get it? That's beautiful.
Where did I get it?
The most thoughtful man in the universe.
I saw this gorgeous human being today.
Well, I knew it was for that. I figured it was for that. We said,
hey Matt, I gotta come by and give you a Christmas present.
Who tweeted that picture?
A nice, a good Samaritan.
A stranger?
I just asked somebody on the street to take it.
You guys looked really cool.
Standing in front of a yet to be opened chicken joint that is downstairs from our place here in Wicker.
It was nice knowing you.
There's going to be maybe a couple months of an overlap when they open, when our lease is up, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be out after that. So
Adam, thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Adam. Appreciate you, buddy.
That window block
are always welcome and appreciated for everyone watching at home.
Oh, but John, the shirt I gave him, like the hair color changes color in the light in the sun.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? We have to find the sun. Where is it? That is so cool. Rodman's the coolest.
We won't see the sun here in Chicago for another 3 months, 3.5 months.
I'm so mad that as children you got to cheer for Dennis Rodman. Like, that is so fun,
dude. He's my everything.
It's like cheering for Sting. Like, it's a face painter. Like, it's crazy.
Dave saw the two Rodmans hanging in Hanging in the man cave today.
He's got two. He's got an awesome man cave, by the way.
It's not a man cave if no women live there. It's just a house.
Well, I don't know if women in there live there or not.
I mean,
like, I have
we
no
have
idea.
two that basically.
You just have a cool crib.
We have two that basically never leave.
Okay, that's fair.
So there you go.
But they're on the lease.
No.
It sounds like, what's their name?
That's just an apartment.
They should be. They should be.
You know who
You
loves
hear
it?
that,
getting started.
Terry? Time to pay
Under-
some rent.
Underrated Kendall Gill is that he loves the idea of man caves. Like, he would talk about man cave all the time.
I mean,
He,
remember
like,
when we
he
went and
loves
watched Game 5 of the NBA Finals at Kendall Gill's house?
Yes.
Oh.
One of the craziest things ever. And he showed us his man cave, and it's awesome.
The most Speed Racer memorabilia on earth.
So much.
And the Kelsey Grammer, I want to get that Kelsey Grammer
Dude.
knit. Like, I need to get. I want that to be in the will. I need to buy that from him or something because
That's just the most awesome thing.
it's my favorite. It's a baseball mitt signed by Kelsey Grammer, and it says, "Thanks for the catch, Kendall. Cheers,
Yeah.
Kelsey Grammer."
You know, you're right.
Oh,
You know what I like so much about it, John? Like, he showed us all this awesome stuff, and me and you saw a glove with Kelsey Grammer and freaked out. We freaked out about it like that.
He had Muhammad
That was
Ali's
it.
shorts, right? Like,
Right.
like,
He got like first edition pictures
That's
of
like
Speed
the-
Racer. And
from
stuff.
the Thrill in Manila, and we were like, "This."
Like, dude, that's Kelsey Grammer.
Wait, did
Like,
Wendell just get up for that?
also, that inbound
He
play
did.
with like a second left on the shot clock,
Yes,
a lob to Wendell, and he draws a foul.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
that's
Would
basketball.
have been more awesome if he, knocked down his free throw. But
Hey, we're baby says Wendell, but I'm really happy. It's amazing to me how many people love Wendell in a way that is a little too much.
yeah,
In a way that I don't
I've seen-
understand, and they're like, you don't get basketball. Wendell's the most important piece on the Bulls. And like, he's definitely not, but like, I appreciate your enthusiasm. And like, you think Gavin's better? I'm like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, he's definitely like fine.
Like, he's averaging 13 and 8. And I'm like,
Fine.
all right. That's cool. Like, that's good.
Honestly, no complaints, no notes.
Good. Zero. Like,
But he's not this
that's about what
load-bearing like
got to happen.
guru of basketball.
Woo!
God.
That dude, Zach, boy.
net
That
barely
dude.
moved.
And this is the Zach we need against teams like this, where it's these nights
Yes.
like where he's
Yes,
just like he's like, I outclass you. Like, I'm in a class above all of you.
Board.
What?
Absolutely, John.
We have the best player on the court, and that we need that because we never have that.
Yes.
Oh, did you foul Wendell? Oh,
First of all, the sideburns he got right there.
dude.
What's going on?
I swear, with Wendell, it's like one step forward, 1.5 steps back. It
Oh,
drives me freaking.
We come together.
Crazy.
Opposite attract.
opposite DJ Scat Cat.
Scat Cat. It ain't fiction, just a matter of fact.
such a good
Adam said, "Did you guys hear about Rodman's daughter?" Speaking of Rodman, yeah, they mentioned it in the broadcast tonight. Second overall pick in the NWSL draft. So, congrats to
The what
her.
now?
What's the NWSL draft?
Yeah, what is the NWSL?
National Women's Soccer League. Come on, guys.
Oh, soccer.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I was not
Football.
computing that.
That's
I
awesome.
wasn't computing that. I was thinking basketball. That's why.
I
Yeah,
also
they
thought it was called Roots Up.
in that Baby Bulls graphic because also Scotty's son, Scotty Jr., playing at Vandy,
He's nice.
averaging 21 points per game right
He's nice.
now, and
Yeah, he
Ron
can play.
Harper's son is a junior at Rutgers. He's averaging 20 a game right now. And
Wow.
I don't know about you, Dave, but when I saw that, I was like, I feel old. Oh my gosh,
Doesn't Stackhouse coach Vanderbilt?
he does, yeah.
That's awesome.
So Jerry Stackhouse is coaching Scottie Pippen's son.
That will produce alma mater.
And will produce alma mater at Jay Cutler's alma mater, baby.
Oh yeah, Jay Cutler.
Skip Bayless too.
Ugh.
Where did Rick go?
Oh,
You're gonna throw
come
Jay
on.
in there. I'm throwing in Skip.
Yo,
Guys.
Oklahoma's going for
5-point
it.
game with
Yeah.
a minute 15. Come on.
I like it. I like
Please
it.
do not screw this up.
Hey, all right.
Get some movement. Get some movement.
Look, Zach just won it all the time. Up, Zach, turnover.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Why does he do this to us every time? He's balling. He's Zach Levining it all over the place.
Zach Levining all over the place.
And then crunch time possession, tight game, dribbles ball off foot. I swear to God, it's like fucking Law and Order. It's the same script every time.
Right.
Ah!
The Bulls are a Dick Wolf production. You've got Chicago Med, Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, Chicago Bulls.
Oh, I have a question about that. I'm glad random thoughts. Why is it that Chicago law didn't work?
Chicago Justice?
Justice, excuse me. Why didn't that work? Like everything else worked. Like every part of it worked. And then they're like, now let's do Chicago Justice. And they were like, nah, we're good.
I think because law is boring compared to like cops and fires. And like, I think it's just like, did you file the paperwork? Like,
that's a good point.
It's a very good point.
Yeah, like, I think it's like just not as exciting as like a building burning.
I thought it would have worked better because of the ideology people have of Chicago corruption. Would work in the justice system. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I thought it would work.
We're living corruption. Why would you escape into corruption at this point?
It is interesting that every good that format of show, crime, firefighters, cops, whatever, they all have characters that are, defense attorneys, DAs, prosecutors. Those characters are always in the other shows, and they're great characters, but they don't carry their own show.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Lakina's here. What's up, Lakina? Just in time to watch the Bulls cough up this game.
No, we'll win. God, if we lose this, though, that'd be so depressing.
Oh, he's wide open.
Oh,
that door.
Door. Yeah, missed it.
Velveeta's favorite player.
Larry tipped that rebound to Otto. Whew. Come on, Zach. Don't dribble it off your foot this time.
Oh, no.
What?
That was an insane turnover. That's an insane turnover. That is insane. That is a terribly insane turnover.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh, you
can't have that.
Oh, I think I'm gonna die.
I think I'm gonna die.
I think I'm gonna die and/or vomit.
I'm a dead man.
I'm gonna vomit.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh my God! You guys!
Gildas.
Oh
Shea
my
Gildas.
God!
The mean person.
Wait, was that a foul too?
Away from a tie.
Oh yeah,
game.
that's a foul.
Oh my God!
I hate
tie game. Zach with the ball.
I hate this team. That's so miserable.
Tie game.
Tie game. End it.
All right, let's go win.
This is what you want. This is what you want.
Let's go win, man.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, looking like a team that doesn't know how to win yet. Like, yeah, that's what it looked like.
Meanwhile, Oklahoma is like trying to fade for Cade. Dude, shout out to Marquette. Shout out to Marquette Hoops just standing Wendell.
Dude, he is.
What are you
taking out Carter and putting Markin in? He's got it all. He's got all the real estate on Wendell Island and wait. Is it because he lives on an island? Like he just loves it.
John said, "No, you don't know basketball."
Every time, you idiot! It's not about points. It's about just doing these one things every 5 games. His assist
is the sailboat.
You
dumb bastard!
You dumb idiot! His assist to turnover adjacency ratio is top 20. Do you know anything about basketball? Do you think it's a big pumpkin? Like,
Oh my god!
I was like, you have to have a PhD to enjoy the sport now. It's crazy. And I'm like, stop. He's fine.
Oh
I
my
could
god!
He's ever
Oh man!
like, we're just getting to the point where he doesn't cost you games, let alone win you games.
Oh,
Give it to Lowry.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Kobe? Why is it? Oh god! All the people touching it that I don't want to touch it.
what?
I hate them.
Oh my! Oh,
I hate
oh
them.
my god!
I hate them so much. I hate them so much.
He said,
Oh
"I
my
hate them."
god!
I hate them so much.
Guys,
I hate
do
them.
you realize where we are now? Do you realize
We're
where
in
we're about to
overtime.
head?
100 miles an
100
hour.
miles an hour. I think I'm gonna be driving. None of you guys look equipped to drive.
Oh,
Let me go 100 miles an hour. I'll be driving. Hand
Oh,
over the keys, guys.
oh,
The keys.
We're up. God
Oh.
damn it! This team. That's the play.
oh!
Zach,
You got to find Lowry. I thought Lowry should have took that shot
how
personally
do you hold it for that
I thought he
long?
was-
That's crazy.
because they clearly were. They chose what they were going to do. They're going to get it out of Zach's hands and try to make him be a playmaker because he had turned it over the past few times. And this is the old Zach we talked about from last year and the year before.
God.
The guy who would get in the fourth quarter and step out of bounds. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and
my-
turn that ball over and do those things.
Yeah.
He did. He showed up tonight.
Aaron, what's the overtime?
100 miles an hour.
Oh my
My phone's
god! Is that for real? Oh my gosh! The Bulls were up 16 with 4:40 left.
That's on us.
16 with 4. We were up 115 to 99. We're going to OT at 118 to 118.
Can't handle it.
This man.
100 miles an hour.
Dude, this team,
Gotta go win.
they know exactly what they're doing.
Let's go get a victory.
I hate my life.
Yeah, and putting up numbers. Yeah, I believe the Bulls are the only team in the league who have allowed 100 points each game so far.
What? Only team in the league?
I believe that's true. I think I just read something like that. That it was one team who just gave up 88, and they were like, I think that's the last team that has done that. And I believe the Bulls are the only one.
That checks out for a
But-
team ranked 29th in the league in defense.
Yeah, but if you guys please double check it, fact check it, make sure it's correct. Lakina,
Adam said the amount of passes to no one is amazing. This, I mean, and you saw earlier in the night, it was almost foreshadowing some of the just dumb, unforced turnovers that the Bulls were committing leading up to this fourth quarter collapse.
right there, he's got to give it to Zach. I mean, he's got to give it to Lowry. He's got a guard on him.
Yeah.
He's got George Hill. You got to give it to your
you
big
got
guy, right?
George Hill on Lowry, and Lowry had
Yeah.
established position.
Yeah, you got to give it
Yeah!
to him. You got to give him the ball.
I don't.
Oh, we know Wendell's
I
winning
don't-
though.
I
Tip,
don't-
he's 6'9".
Oh God. Oh, kill me now.
No, Wendell, you don't know. You don't want to win the tip in basketball. If you really knew, it's gamesmanship.
He says gamesmanship. It's chess.
I mean, I love it. I love the enthusiasm. I love it.
Mm.
Also, Chesapeake
Ooh,
Energy Arena. You'll be.
Oh.
Yeah, let it go.
All right, that was a good defensive possession.
Yeah.
Greg said this is last year's Bulls. Well, we are about to cough up a huge lead to the Thunder,
Yeah.
so yes.
Let's just wait. Let's just pump the brakes, as Will say. Pump the brakes.
It's mostly the same team.
Jeremy said you got to learn how to win. That's what this is. I mean,
That's what you're
you
doing.
got to close a 16-point lead with under
Yeah.
5 better than that.
Completely agree.
Ah.
My buddy,
Completely agree.
my buddy's a Portland fan. Just texted, "Bulls just blew a 10-point lead with like 2 minutes to go. How you feeling?" Just to troll. I'm
Yeah.
like, how do you even know this? Why are you checking this? You're in Portland.
That means you must have said something to him after the Portland game, or maybe he felt some kind of way.
He just
After the Portland
likes to
game.
troll. He likes to troll.
I live to troll. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
That's how you make the pass.
Okay.
Oh,
Larry, what? It was like
Rick.
he felt like, oh, I should go glass here from where I am on the floor.
Yeah,
but was like,
and then his brain.
and his brain just like blew a fuse. It was like, I don't know how to go glass.
That's exactly what happened.
That was a terrible shot.
Oh my god. Yeah, Evan said the Bulls have been playing in panic mode for the last 15 minutes. Truly, these possessions have been doo-doo, and there's a charge. Oh my god.
We're gonna lose this. We're gonna lose this.
Kill me now.
People are gonna be traded.
Oh.
121, 118.
Oh. John, I just got a great alert from the My Teams app. The Bulls look to get a win in OT against the Thunder.
Not me, dude. Deleted it. Do not need those cookies on my phone no more. Location services off.
Oh my god.
You don't need an app for this stuff. You can just check a score.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh god. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose.
Of course we are.
Ah!
Remember that Laurie shot?
Oh my god, it was so bad.
That was a bad
That
shot.
was so bad in a way that was like.
Ah!
Kobe limping.
Oh Lord.
Lou Dort is just hanging out out of bounds.
Oh,
What on
way
earth?
to force that back. Good job.
This is so bad.
Breathe, people.
Justin said I miss coaches in suits. What a random thing to miss.
It's so funny. I don't know. Van Gundy was talking about this on the ESPN game. And he was like, I kind of like you can be comfortable, but I hate how they all wear the same stuff, all the assistant coaches. My wife, who's a genius, was like, it's a laundry thing. It's like a safety thing. And I was like, you're so smart. Take that, Van Gundy, you moron.
Remember when, was it Bulldog who told us that hilariously amazing fact that when a person is hired as a head coach of an NBA team, the team buys them 10 brand new suits?
Brand new suits. It's from like the 70s. Yeah, back when it was like $30,000 a year, you get paid.
Oh, board! Oh, come on. Oh, my God. This is terrible. Oh, there you go, Zach, getting your hand in a passing lane.
Would you rather have
doing stuff?
SGA or Dort? The answer is SGA, but
SGA.
It's crazy how you have to think about it.
Oh, I don't have no. Give me SGA.
Oh, give me Lou Dort. I would think about it. I think about it.
That's that quick. Give me SGA all day.
I think it's closer than it ever should be. But SGA is like so much better.
Oh, okay. That's another good
24 seconds
possession in overtime, forcing the shot clock.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, C-Dub said, so this is what it looks like to choke. I'm sorry, C-Dub, did you not watch any of the last Bulls season? You said that as if you sound unfamiliar with choking.
Two to three Bull seasons.
What we do. This is what we did all of last year. This is what we were hoping to not do anymore.
I mean, this is a nightmare.
No. Not a nightmare.
Lakina, our live amazing statistician, chiming in. Sacramento, Washington, Minnesota, and Golden State have also all given up 100 points or more in every game.
Boom. There it is.
That's so much less than I thought they would be.
Lakina, dropping that knowledge.
I appreciate it. I knew who to call on.
First,
wow.
If they don't pick up, Lakina.
That's right.
If they don't pick up, not who you're going to call. If they don't pick up,
Lakina. Until you call. Wow, Sacramento. Those all bad teams. Yeah. Well, except Golden. I mean, Golden State's not really bad, but they're injured. So yeah, we'll put them in that category.
Marlon chiming in with, this is what it looks like when you do not have a lead guard, a real lead guard.
Real lead guard.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think he's that wrong on that one.
I agree.
This offensive execution down the stretch has been a poopy.
It's been so bad.
All right, 4-point lead. Otto Porter's handling the ball.
Junior or senior?
Junior.
Oh my God!
Immediate. God.
I mean, he got a great look. He just missed it.
He did. He did get a great look.
That's terrible.
There you go.
Why didn't Wendell get that?
The defense.
Why didn't Wendell get that rebound? He's in.
Stop it, John.
Oh, Lordy.
Kobe.
Gotta get a stop. Gotta get a stop.
That's unbelievable. Kobe's unbelievable. That's an unbelievable shot.
What a shot, man. Ugh. That's me.
I mean, John, did you see that incredible screen from Wendell on that Kobe 3? I mean, come on, man.
I mean, honestly, that's the thing that's the thing that doesn't show up in the box score. I mean, Laurie was also.
Look at that Wendell rebound. Look at that. Oh, where you going, Kobe? Where you going, Kobe?
Take your time. Take your time. You're all right.
Oh, good God. That was not in rhythm.
You didn't have to do that.
That was not in rhythm. God, that was bad.
You did not have to take that shot. It was not necessary.
Good Lord. But what if you would have made it? It would have been really cool.
It would have been.
What? Woo! Oh, we're dead. We are dead. We got a dead man walking.
Dead man walking.
We got a dead man here. Dead man walking.
Ah!
Oh my God. Oh my God. We're gonna lose this game.
Oh, we're totally gonna lose this.
4-8, you guys.
We were up 16.
Lottery.
16 with 4. Yeah, we're going for lottery for sure. Trade it up. It's a fire sale.
Oh my goodness.
Yeesh.
It's that second one of the quarter.
Oh,
that's why I know him. Okay. Okay, I was wondering why I knew Mike Muscala and why did I know his name? And I was like, oh yeah, the Mavericks drafted him.
No, did we really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We traded him at draft night. He never played for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, but I just remember that happening.
Mike
and
Muscala.
I was like, why do I know that name? I know random stuff, John. I'm very
random. He played for the Clippers, right?
No, I don't believe so.
He wasn't in that Paul George trade with SGA?
I don't think he played for the Clippers. I don't think he was in that trade.
No. He played somewhere before OKC, I thought. I have to plug my computer in because I don't think it would go into overtime, and then I didn't think we'd lose.
Yeah. He was with the Hawks for 4 years, and then
4 years.
Philly. 4 years, yeah. Then with Philly for a year.
Everyone played in Philly recently.
Then to the Lakers, and then to Oklahoma City. So wait, well, who did they trade him for? The Lakers. What's kind of saying? Hey, he scored his career high against the Chicago Bulls. He scored 19 points.
I think I remember that game.
2018. Then he set a new career high against Minnesota with 24.
Did Matt go jump into the river?
I wasn't looking. I just see an empty chair now. I'm a little worried now.
I'm very scared. I'm scared. I'm very scared.
Oh man! And then we played the Mavs. Yeah, we played the Mavs.
Sunday, right? On Sunday, right?
Sunday.
Let's go, baby! Is it in Chicago too?
It's early too. Yeah, 1:30, like a 1:30 start.
Let's see where it's at. It should be in Chicago, right? But it was in Chicago last time, I thought.
No, it's in Dallas.
That's crazy because the Mavs are in Milwaukee tonight. And so right now the Bulls are closer to Dallas than the Mavs are.
Oh no! Zach is down.
God.
What is wrong here?
God, Zach LaVine's amazing.
Oh, nice shot.
Oh my God.
Man.
Oh wow, that was weird to watch.
He's down. Is he okay?
I don't
That
know.
was
They haven't
non-contact.
showed us
non-contact.
what happened after the shot yet.
It was just him. It was just him running. I'm behind you, so I got to watch him.
Nice shoes too.
It's a non-contact one too. Ugh.
It was the worst words I heard.
I think it looks like it's probably just a cramp.
Oh, did he trip? What?
Oh, he stepped on the back of George Hill's foot.
Stepped and tweaked an ankle.
Oh, he stepped.
Missed. He missed. Oh!
I've
man.
already counted this as a loss.
I know you did. But I ain't heard no fat lady, Matt.
Enough with the fat lady. You're obsessed with the fat lady.
There you go.
Even the delightful musings of Jeff Goldblum could not pull me out of my depression right now.
Here's the game.
Oh my God, Denzel, get out of the way!
Oh man, it was right on line, and he is limping, man. He is limping.
We lost the game.
What was Denzel doing, by the way?
What? Huh? Hey guys. Thanks for watching the fourth quarter with us. We are the Bulls Outcasts. This is the Stretch 4. I'm Matt. That's John. That's Big Dave. The Bulls, in their first action in what felt like forever, a.k.a. last Sunday, because of the postponement Tuesday, cough up a 20-point lead to the Thunder. Stop me if you've heard that before. Nobody stopped me. You should have stopped me because we've heard that before. 127-125, the final. Insult to injury in actuality as Zach LaVine limps off the floor after tweaking an ankle and missing the potential game-winning three. Oh, my God. We have to start with Zach tonight, you guys, because it was an amazing Zach night offensively again. 35, 8 of 14 from downtown. Got to the free throw line 9 times. Only knocked down 5 of them. 7 boards, 6 assists, and a well-rounded game. And just 2 possessions late in a game when the Bulls were trying to cling to a lead. He dribbles the ball off his foot, and then on the next possession, makes a ridiculous attempt at some pass, bounce pass through all kinds of traffic, back-to-back turnovers, killers. Good Zach, bad Zach, Jekyll and Hyde. It's 2018-19 all over again.
Let it out, man. But yeah, I mean, you've said nothing wrong.
I mean, no lies here.
7 rebounds, 6 assists. But I think that was the big one you pointed out, Matt, was the missed free throws. I'm really not used to seeing him miss that many free throws. He's usually, money from there. So going 5 of 9 from the free throw line was just, really off. But yeah, that bad Zach that we have seen the past few years in the fourth quarter usually definitely came out to play tonight. And turning the ball over, dribbling off his foot, just kind of forcing the issue when it got tough for them. It just started, trying to force it and say, I got to do this. I got to take these shots. I got to make something happen. And it didn't happen. I believe it's plus minus. He was a minus 14 tonight. But it's hard, it's hard to fault him, but he made the mistakes, he made the turnovers, and it wasn't good. And it just even sucks even more that he's walking off limping. And, I just really hope he is all right.
I mean, this is a gut punch. It's just it's a poorly constructed team, and the parts don't fit in a way that even when people play pretty well, we lose. Laurie played bad, but everyone played pretty well. It was how many people were in double digits? 6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in double digits.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, nothing off the bench tonight. I mean, Otto and Garrett Temple each had 8, but no double figures off the bench.
I mean, and I just think it's just we don't have a full team that fits. It just feels weird, right? And so I love Zach. I don't know how do you fix it. I don't know how you do it, but I hope they do it. That was a gut punch because that felt like a game that with Billy Donovan's expertise against the team that he used to coach that he knows so well, we should have won that.
Yeah, and it was the win that you're supposed to get after coming off that West Coast trip playing those elite teams.
Yeah.
And, showing up against those elite teams. And the league kind of looking like, hey, these guys played well against these guys, against the Kawhi and LeBron and Dame Lillard, like, hey, these guys played a little well. They didn't win, but, they showed something. So, going up against a team at OKC, okay, you guys played well, let's go get this victory now. Now we're feeling good. Let's go get the win. And they showed that for the first 3 quarters. And then that fourth quarter, just the old stuff came out to play, man.
There are a lot of people in the comments talking about Zach's inability to be, a late game ball handler. We've seen it time and again for as much as the tough shot making that he's capable of. And we saw, the corner 3 to trim the lead down to 126-125 in the final second. He makes those difficult shots. He had a huge difficult shot against Portland. He had a huge difficult shot to trim a lead against the Clippers in a close loss there. But those turnovers, man. I think it was Marlon brought up earlier in the game. The Bulls' offense in general fell apart through the final quarter and change of that game and into overtime. Offensive execution went to shit. And we love Zach, we love Kobe. Neither of the you had on the most important need a bucket possession in overtime. You give the ball to Otto Porter Jr., who is a great role player and a good vet. But dude had 8 points tonight, and he drives to the bucket and he gets a good look and he misses a layup. But I mean, if that doesn't scream this team needs a point guard, I don't know what does.
Yeah, it definitely is to your point right there. That's it. What you just saw, because just the turnovers, even they were struggling, getting the ball inbounds after OKC started pressing them after they started closing the lead. When it became like an 8-point lead, I believe it was 118-106. And then you saw the charge, when they got it down to a 3-point lead. And then you saw Kobe try to set a screen on the inbounds, and they called him, for an offensive foul because he couldn't do it. They struggled getting the ball in bounds. And you're right. That's what happens when you don't have a good primary ball handler. So Zach is going to force him make those turnovers, and Kobe isn't a great ball handler. So that's why they were giving it to Otto Porter Jr., who shouldn't be doing that. Shouldn't be what you're depending on, relying on. But yeah, that's exactly what happened. You hit that on the head. You nailed that, sir.
I mean, look at Zach's stats: 35 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 57% field goal, 57-3, and we're like dogging him.
Right?
And
no, I don't even feel like
we're not talking.
Like, it's just
it does feel like that. Like if there's a betting scandal, we'll be like, oh, of course, he always bet another team. Like if that came out, we'd be like, of course, like he bet on the other team every game.
But I believe that box score also does include 6 turnovers tonight.
I know. But
and 2 of those, the ones that I just mentioned, in key late game situations.
True, but those 6 turnovers does not lose you a game when you're up 20.
No, but I think
that's at most 6 points.
Right, and it's a problem that Bulls fans usually point to Zach first when they say, "Oh, the turnovers." As a team, they were coughing the ball up unnecessarily throughout the first half when they were up double digits. They were coughing the ball up in that third quarter run that let the Thunder back in the game. They continued to cough up the ball. Zach had 6 turnovers tonight. You want to know how many the Bulls had as a team? 24. 24 turnovers. You want to know how many points the Thunder scored off of said 24 turnovers with the Bulls' horrendous transition defense? 33. 33 points off the Bulls' turnovers tonight. You know how many points the Bulls had off of Thunder turnovers tonight? 11.
That's it. Yeah. And that's been the issue for all these games. It's been the turnovers. They're definitely losing that battle when teams, like you said, as soon as they get it, teams are running and the transition defense is not good and they're just scoring on them, man. So yeah, like I said, like I don't feel like I'm dogging Zach and I don't feel like guys are dogging him. But it's on him right now, because he's the best player on your team. So he shouldn't be the one handling the ball. We don't have a choice. And that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, you don't have a choice in that, man. You kind of got to give it to him because he's Zach LaVine. You know what I mean? Like you said, 35, 7, and 6. That was awesome. You know what I mean? That's really awesome. That is an incredible game. But when you need it and you got to have it and you got to have it. You know what I mean? It hasn't shown up. It didn't show up tonight.
All right, guys. We should talk about Laurie as well. His first game back after a long absence. Health and safety protocols because he was close to Hutch, who tested positive. Hutch and Sato still not with the team, but it sounds like we might be getting both of them back soon. Laurie, as well as our man Arch, back with the team starting tonight. The Bulls got outscored in the paint 58-34 tonight. When the Bulls have played well this season, you usually see them get a good edge in the paint, whether it's Zach and Kobe getting to the lane or it's some of the, like Thad Young having productive nights working in the post like he has actually been allowed to do this season. And Laurie, before he unfortunately had to take a sub out, was looking aggressive at the onset of this season. Some signs tonight where early on, he hit his first three and then he kind of went cold, but he stayed aggressive. He went to work in the post. He took advantage of mismatches when they presented themselves. Some of his teammates, another quick side shout out to Garrett Temple, who on one possession I recall distinctly in the first half, Laurie had a mismatch from the top of the key, drove, passed back out. Ball swung to Garrett Temple, who gave the ball right back to Laurie in the post, who then got a good and one working in the post. So, gentlemen, what were your thoughts tonight on Laurie's return? John, I'll start with you.
Bad.
Yeah.
He started out fine. He was terrible at the end. Terrible. Like, call David Spade. He was terrible. Like, it's like he forgot how to shoot that one. Like, he cost us the game. Like, if he hits one of those are all insane.
That
if he hits one of those,
open shot he had that, like, he tried to go glass, but it was the ugliest shot anyone's ever seen.
Set him loose. Like, I wish him the best. Like, truly, good luck on your future endeavors. Like, he was terrible. I don't know why we keep believing in him. Like, I don't know what has he shown us except for that first game of last year.
Well, allow me to retort.
Please.
Coming in, averaging 17 and 7, shooting 50% from the 50% from the 3-point line. Yeah, that's pretty good. But then going out, you know what I'm saying, and not playing for like 2 weeks, and then coming back in and having a bad game. At least I thought he would have a bad game. I didn't even think he'd have 16. I thought he'd have like 8, to be honest with you. I thought he would have a bad game, like being out that long and then walking back in and dropping 30. Who's doing that? Like, that's the elite level guys. You know what I'm saying? And obviously he's not the elite level guy like that. But yeah, he played bad. I'm not against anything of that you said, but yeah, I'm gonna give him a slight benefit because you've been off for 2 weeks.
Fair.
And you haven't played basketball. So when you come back in, I'm gonna need you to get reacclimated to the game.
And it was a tale of two halves. Like, I actually thought he looked good in the first half. And it was that second half. But he looked so poorly that second half, it felt like, oh, we can't even have him out here right now. That's what it felt like. Like, he was not even just like he wasn't like a neutral. He was a negative at the end. But you're right.
I think that points to a larger reality that we have to acknowledge as far as this Bulls team that has looked more competitive this season than they did last season, despite the 4-8 record, despite a bad loss tonight. This is a bad loss. They should not have lost this game. But quality losses to teams like the Lakers and the Clippers, and your vets, a healthy Otto Porter Jr., the new arrival of Garrett Temple, a reinvigorated and doesn't hate his life anymore because you know who is gone, Thad Young. Quality vet minutes off the bench that had been outplaying other team second units while our young guys in the starting unit struggle. And Billy Donovan closing games and closing first halves, not with Laurie, not with Wendell, but with Thad Young out there, with Garrett Temple out there, with Otto Porter Jr. out there. And I think it speaks to what you were saying earlier tonight, John, where it's like the reality is the makeup of this team right now is the young guys aren't very good, and Donovan's trying to kind of, bridge something where he's trying to give the young guys the opportunities and the confidence to improve. But if he wants to win, he's putting the vets in there. And it's not even like great vets. They're just like run-of-the-mill vets, but they're better than the young guys.
Yes, and I think we overvalue our Thad Youngs and our Garrett Temples of the group. Like, they are the ninth guy off the bench on a fine team, both of them. Like, they're not a Marcus Morris. Like, they're not like burning it down. But we think that, like, oh, Garrett Temple, like, didn't turn it over twice in a row. Like, he's amazing because we are so conditioned to poor basketball that competency looks like genius. and I just want to make sure that it's Garrett Temple and it's Thad Young, and I wish them the best, but we got to be real with the talent, and we have the thinnest bench in the league, especially right now. And
my man said competition.
But our friend Fred the other day was arguing that the Bulls, when everyone's available, have one of the deepest rosters in the league.
I know he's the Alex Jones of the Bulls fans. Like he is purposely.
He said the Bulls have one of the deepest rosters in the league.
He said Luka wasn't the best rookie in his class. He's walking clickbait. And he's a good
Y'all keep clicking.
And we click. That's the thing. We keep that. It's on us at this point. You know, like.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get his account shut down. And we all know how hard that is.
It's hard.
Case in point.
It's very hard. Well, he really thinks we're one of the deepest benches in the whole league.
He said that.
With National Basketball Association League?
Yes.
That's so irresponsible. That's categorically untrue. The Thunder are deeper.
Yeah,
I think that's a great point, though, that you made about those vets, John, because you're right. Those aren't 6 men off your bench that are stabilizing good teams. You know what I'm saying? You're not bringing them off to say, oh, man, we got to get that in there. You know, we're down 15 in the playoff game. Let's get that in there. Let's get Garrett Temple in there. You know, it's not those kind of vets, you know. But it's just, but like you said, it's like guys can walk and chew gum, and we're like, yes, you know what I mean? We're like, hey, he can do that, and we're just excited to see that, like, and you just see the dividends and probably the lack of veteran leadership there's been here over the past couple of years, and the lack of development for those young guys that's been here over the past couple of years. That when you finally get some guys like that, when they're telling Wendell, dude, shoot the ball, right? When like you said, Matt, when he's giving the ball right back to Laurie, saying, no, dude, go ahead inside and score. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all remember when we got Otto Porter Jr., how excited I was just because he recognized Laurie was in the post, and I talked about it for days. Yeah. Like, I talked about it for days. That's just that, because I was just happy, when he ate, he didn't, poke his eye out. He actually put the food in his mouth. Like, I'm just happy about that. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely.
I think that's important to point out, Dave, and Cam in the comments has kind of a similar point. The best post defender on the Thunder was Lou Dort tonight. Yeah. Why weren't Laurie and Wendell getting the ball in the paint more? I mentioned the one moment with Garrett Temple swinging the ball back to Laurie in that first half. Laurie had 2 good and ones in the paint in the first half, and then second half, like you said, John, Laurie second half, dude, what are you doing? Where are you? Go to work. This Thunder lineup tonight was small. And as I pointed out, the Bulls got outscored by about 20 in the paint tonight. How? We know the Bulls' defense is atrocious, and certainly that is part of the reason why teams, are scoring on them in the paint. But like, how? How is it that you don't do that? And I might add on top of that: are you guys putting any of this loss on Billy Donovan tonight? Because the Bulls, after a quality first half, got worked in the second half, and I didn't see Billy Donovan fixing much of anything as the wheels fell off. Like I was saying to you guys, if we lose to this Thunder team that is minus Chris Paul, the same Thunder team we coughed up a 20-point lead to last season, it's going to make me really depressed, because it's going to make me feel like not much is different since who left.
And I'm looking at you. You have that glow right now. Yeah, that green glow of hate going on right now. And I guess Billy Donovan does share in that. He's not an adjustments guy. Like, that was my main thing when he came in here, and I kept saying, I was like, he's not a guy that's going to make adjustments a lot. That's just not his thing. But that's not something I was worried about now, because I was like, that's stuff I worry about down the line. But sure, I don't think it's unfair to put some of this on him too. I don't think that's unfair to do. I'm not going to do it though. I'm just giving him room to breathe and figure stuff out. Honestly, I'm just giving, because Laurie and the recognition in the post is not on him. You know what I mean? That's not on Billy Donovan. And Zach LaVine dribbling off his leg and Patrick Williams dribbling off his leg is not on Billy Donovan. You know what I mean? Like, having to put Otto Porter Jr. in to bring the ball up because you don't have a primary ball handler, it's not on Billy Donovan. Like, those things are not his fault. And those are the main things, I think, of why you coughed up the lead,
Right, which is why somebody said if the people who built this roster just got fired, why would we expect it to be good? Which I think is a fair reminder of the reality that we're living in. Donovan and Eversley and AK inherited something, and they all, God bless their souls, willingly came here and were like, yeah, I'll take this job. I will help you guys fix this, and they have a lot to fix.
Oh, we got somebody waiting to come on.
I think we might have a Wags arrival in the offing, as the Brits say. Well, we'll see if we can get him to join us here in a few. But yeah, I think that's just like, it's important perspective for Bulls fans who are like, 6 seed, 7 seed. We got Donovan, we got AK and everything. This is the same roster that was pretty much dog shit last year.
And also, you struggle in the post, and Gafford played no minutes. Just tossing that out. Just tossing that.
My dance stands. Where my dance stands at?
He was the odd man out in tonight's rotation with the return of Laurie Markkinen, and I kind of anticipated that to be the case because I think Billy Donovan loves him some Thad Young.
Yeah, he does. He enjoys it. He enjoys having that vet out there.
Loves it.
Wags, if you can hear us, buddy, you have been invited in. I gave you the green light. I think you might have to press a button one more time or something to enter officially. But come on in and join us.
Come on in and join us.
Which is a good time to remind everybody who's tuning in, if you don't know already, make sure you have the latest version of the Hot Mic app downloaded. And for a small donation to us lovely people, you can join the broadcast with us and share your thoughts, not just in comment thread form, but face to face.
Yeah, face to face. Get up in this. Get up all up in this, man. So, guys, next game though, because then you know who we playing next. Your next game is going against John's Mavs. That's who we're going against, man. That's what it is. And John, do you feel like this is the revenge game? Like this is the game that Luka's going to go for a 50-point triple double on the
We have Luka, we have KP, but we're missing 4 of our top 8. We just lost to Milwaukee by 1 point with missing 4 or 5 people due to COVID that actually played. So I'm feeling bullish, I would say, especially watching this Bulls. But it's in Dallas. You guys are closer to Dallas. We're in Milwaukee. Less travel for you guys. So who knows? We'll find out.
I assume that you would rather have are missing 4 of our top 8, but have Kristaps and Luka.
Kristaps and Luka, and the 3 of us could hang with the Bulls.
Right. And by that you mean Luka and Kristaps could hang.
They're really good at basketball.
We would just be fulfilling the need of having 5 players.
Luka had a bad.
Oh, I'm out.
Luka had a bad.
I got 6 fouls.
Luka had a bad game tonight, and I checked the score, and it was 29, 8, and 13, and I was like, okay. And it was like a bad. Like it was visibly like, man, this is a really off game.
Yeah, no, man, I got 6 fouls and a jump shot.
Dude, you have a good J too. Wow, how do you let Wags get in?
I think it might be an internet thing. I think there needs to be like a certain level of confidence in internet for the app to bring the person in.
Confidence in internet, nice.
Yeah,
that's interesting. I like that.
I think that is how it was explained to me.
Oh, here he is.
Oh,
there he is.
Hey,
there he is. Yo, Wags.
Had some password.
What's up, man?
No, that happens.
Oh, okay. What's going on, boy?
What's up, dude?
Confidence internet.
So tell us what's on your mind, man. What's on your mind? Excellent, Wags. Excellent.
Says it all.
So how disappointing was this loss for you, though? No words? You got done?
I love how he's just to say nothing and just stare in disbelief.
I love this. I love this so much. This is
good.
Iconic.
Listen.
It is. I like.
First of all, at least it wasn't the Bears. Like that's my first thought.
True. Good riddance to the 2020 Bears. They're done with. They can't hurt us anymore.
Also, the game was terrible, but like I said, I don't want to get carried away with it because we just had that swing. I feel like we're I feel like we're a million times better than last year.
I agree. Not a million.
You're right.
Is it iconic?
Well, the silence was iconic. To pay money and then just stay there in silence. I was like, that's badass. Like, that's a dope power move. But I agree. I do feel like we're better. It doesn't feel as bad as last year, and I don't know if that's just because like I want it to be that way or if it's true.
No, I think you're right. Like it feels more. I think it's because we see more competence. You know what I'm saying? A little more offense and things like that. Like because those last 2 years, man. I mean, come on, dude. We know what we were looking at. We were like, it was depressing. It was sad. And we at least get excited to watch the game, at least. Like I was telling Matt earlier, John, like I've never been contacted more in the past few years about when the Bulls play by my friends in quite a long time. Like people are just like, dude, the Bulls playing. Oh, why aren't the Bulls playing? Man, I got to see the Bulls. I'm having withdrawals. I got to watch the team. Nobody was saying that for the past couple of years. It was like, the Bulls. Like it was depressing after a while. So, excitement is up because people are excited about the product, that's on the floor. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's easy to get excited about it because we've been watching poop, as Matt would say, for the past few years.
Poo platter.
I think, like Wags, the other way I would describe it is that, like, last year, you feel like, we're a million times better than last year. In some ways, I think we are. I agree with you. A million times zero is still zero. Like, that there's a long path in front of us right now because like you have to realize just how much work has to be done and just how bad the team was last year. Like Big Dave was kind of saying, John was like this last year we were unwatchable and losing. Mm-hmm. Now we're watchable but still losing. Mm-hmm. Like, like here's rung unwatchable and losing. Here's rung watchable but still losing. And then, there's a championship way the fuck up there somewhere.
I agree. That's a great way to phrase it.
I'd also like to know everyone that wants to trade LaVine, what are we trading him for? Like, I'm not mad about it, but without 37, like 6 and 7, are we even in that game to lose it?
Who we trade? Harden's gone now. Who we trading for? Bradley Beal? Who we trading for?
And I mean, we talked about this on Lockdown today. Wags, do you think that Harden's haul that the Rockets got has any impact on a hypothetical trade market value for one Zach LaVine? Because people have talked about it being like, well, if Harden got that, the Bulls might be able to get half of that for Zach, maybe close to half of that for Zach, and half of that is nothing to sneeze at.
Oh, man, hold on. I'm getting, like, way double feedback. Hold on a second.
He's going
Guys,
into the multiverse.
Start talking in the round just to make him even
more
confused.
Row your boat.
Well, what do you guys think about that while we wait on Wags?
I mean, again, this idea of trade Zach without a hypothetical thing on the other end is so stupid and insane. And yeah, if you give me an actual person, I can say if it's a good trade or not. Like you can't just be like trade them. Mm-hmm. Like 2 picks and 2 swaps isn't worth it probably to a team that's good. Two high first rounders for Zach LaVine. Well, thank you. If it's half. And Victor Oladipo, who's a free agent, again, you don't like. I don't. You have to tell me what the trade is for. You can't just say trade him. That's not constructive. So no.
So Wags, on your brief exit, John said he doesn't think that a team out there would be willing to cough up 2 first-round picks for Zach LaVine. Would you agree with that?
No, I'm saying it's not worth it for us.
You're saying it's not worth it for the Bulls to get 2 first-round picks.
No, not worth it for us. No way.
Yeah.
Well, I think any team that's going to give 2 first-rounders too, like anyone that wants LaVine is probably a good team, right? So, I mean, how good are those first going to be anyway?
Yes.
Like, it's not like the Wizards. Well, although if the Wizards
I mean, like Beal, people talk about Beal and LaVine a lot, and especially now that Harden's gone, people talk about Beal and LaVine being 2 of the most enticing players that might be on the market nearing the deadline. And they're pretty similar, but I think most people would agree Beal is a step above LaVine. And they are guys who are dominant scorers on bad teams who could be the complementary second star, third complementary quasi-star on, as you said, Wags, like playoff-bound teams. So if those are the picks you're getting in return, I don't know if that would be fair value for the Bulls to say, all right, Zach, we appreciate everything you've done. You know, they acknowledge that they have two very team-friendly years left on that deal for Zach, and swap him for some picks. I don't love that idea.
I agree with you. I agree.
So it's funny though, because clearly we all seem to be consensus that we're afraid that trading Zach now would not net you what Zach is worth.
I mean, we have to know. We have to know what it is.
There's so many Bulls fans who are ready to trade that dude tomorrow.
Because he's the only asset that that's a certified asset that you can get something of value, and that's why they just want to. They're tired of being teased. They want people to be free, and I get that feeling. But we don't know. We just don't know. There's not many tradable assets right now, and he's the only one. You can't get much for Kobe. You can't get much for Laurie. You can't get much for Wendell.
But see, John, I think you're right in that some Bulls fans feel trade Zach because he's your most valuable trade asset right now. There is a different portion of Bulls fans, and maybe there's some overlap in there, that say trade him because he sucks, he's overrated, and look what he did. He cost us the game with 2 turnovers.
But they also then say oh look,
empty calories, Zach LaVine. He doesn't make teammates better. He doesn't win games.
But they also say we should be tanking. He keeps us in games regularly. These are also people who don't understand basketball. What can you say? He's the best basketball player on our team by 2 levels, by 2 tiers. So if you don't like watching that, what are you gonna watch? Denzel pick and rolls with Wendell Carter Jr. Kill me. We just don't have a good team because we had Garpax in charge for 25 years. It's not fixed after 4 months. What did you say?
No, I'm saying that Denzel fouling Zach LaVine on the last shot was insane.
It was insane.
That was insane, dog. That was
take him out.
Terrible.
Denzel's best defensive player.
Dude.
I'm sorry, did I hear Denzel and Defensive Player of the Year? Did I hear that?
I said that play he made on Zach was his best defensive play of the year.
Oh. Dude. I screamed, "Get out of the way, Denzel!" What are you doing?
Zach, after that was over, he straight up went LeBron to J.R. Smith on him. It's just what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Yeah, that was just a bad basketball play. And I mean Denzel, he's not a guy I'm going to have on the floor in overtime anyway at that time. But
Fred's going to hit on me.
Listen,
it's okay. C-Red Fred doesn't have any important friends. He doesn't know anybody. He can't hurt you. I'm not counting Big Dave because I know that the other day Big Dave's not my side.
We're the deepest team in the league, guys. We're the deepest team in the league. Just think we'll get Hutch back.
We're going to wrap things up here. Wags, thank you so much for joining us, man. Appreciate it. Come hang out with us anytime. Give it up for Wags, ladies and gentlemen. You can join us like Wags did just now anytime you want to on any episode of the Stretch Forward with the Bulls Outcasts for a small donation towards us 3 charming gentlemen. All right, real quick. Luka, Kristaps, Sunday. Big Dave, did the Bulls beat the Mavs for the second time?
No.
Yeah, they beat them.
I agree.
Bulls are winning. Bulls are winning. I'm saying it right now. Mavs lost the Knicks twice early last year. The Bulls will be that team this year.
Hey, John, show me your sweatshirt. What's that? Hey, John, show me your hat. What was that?
I lost it. It's somewhere. Well, I was watching the Mavs game before this.
Okay.
It started at 6:30. I wasn't gonna retrain. I wasn't gonna change clothes. Oh yeah, if given the choice, come on.
That's why we love you. You keep us grounded.
I'm gonna watch. If I gotta choose between those teams.
Speaking of our friend Fred, I just saw this on Twitter real quick. That's an awful freaking loss. Embarrassment from the starters
I
tonight.
love it.
He's so up and down. I could not handle my heart rate if I were that dude. He goes from 0 to 1,000 back to 0 in like the blink of an eye. And I'm just over here like, yeah, the Bulls kind of suck.
Oh no, it's more like the Bulls kind of suck. I hate them, and then they kind of suck and stuff. They can't stand them. Like it's more like that. It's more like that.
It's true. We'll try again on Sunday. Hopefully, all of you will join us. Reminder: 2 p.m. matinee tip-off. Bulls, Mavs. Sunday, John versus himself, part 2.
Let's do it.
Thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for the tips, everybody. For Big Dave and John, I'm Matt. Thanks for watching The Stretch 4 with us, the Bulls Outcasts. Enjoy your week.